Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Assalamu alaikum. Iqbal's Inspirations and Insights with Fahad Khan. One of the tragedies that we have, unfortunately, these days is that individuals, Muslims, believers especially, have lost the awareness and insight into the potential that we carry, into how much energy and power, creative energy that we have as being human beings and human beings that are guided through the divine light. And Allama tries to bring our attention back to that potential that we have. So in Bange Dara, for example, he reminds us of this potential in the following lines. He says, आशना अपनी हकीकत से हो ए दहकान ज़रा, दाना तू खेती भी तू बारां भी तू हासिल भी तू, आह किसकी जुस्तजू आवार रखती है तुझे, राह तू रहरू भी तू रहबर भी तू मंजिल भी तू, कांपता है दिल तेरा अंदेश है तूफान से क्या, ना खुदा तू बहर तू कश्ती भी तू साहिल भी तू. And then he also says, वाय नादानी के तू मोहताज साकी हो गया, मैं भी तू मीना भी तू साकी भी तू महफिल भी तू, शोला बंद कर फूंकते खाशा के गैरुल्लाह को, खौफ बातिल क्या के है गारिद करे बातिल भी तू. So in this stanza, he's calling us a farmer. Now, a farmer generally, has to worry about where he's going to get his seed from. And then if he puts the seed in there, his job is to make sure that there's some kind of produce. And then after that, the produce is gone out of his hand, and he sells it to someone, and he doesn't have to worry about what happens to the produce. And there are factors that the farmer can't control, like, for example, rain. But Allama in this line, the first line, he says that become acquainted with your own reality, O farmer, right? आशना अपनी हकीकत से हो ए दहका ज़रा, दाना तू खेती भी तू बारां भी तू हासिल भी तू. You are the seed that's going to get planted. You are the cultivation, okay? You are the rain, and you are the product as well, right? So it's important for you to become aware of your own realities, because you're putting energy into your own self, okay? That energy that you're putting into your own self comes from you, and the product that comes out of it is also you. That's why it's important to be aware of your own strengths and your own weaknesses. And then he continues on to say that, alas, whose search keeps you aimlessly wandering? Whose search keeps you looking elsewhere? You are the path. Rah tu, rahru bhi tu, rahbar bhi tu, manzil bhi tu. You are the path. You are the one who's traveling on the path. You are the guide, and you are also the destination. What a beautiful way of putting all of this into one, contextualizing it so that we can understand and apply it for ourselves. And then he says, are you afraid of all the challenges that you're going to experience in life? Kaamta hai dil tera andesh hai tufan se kya? It's your heart trembling from the possibility of this storm that might come. Are you afraid of that? Is that why you're so cautious? He says, don't be cautious. And now here he's giving the analogy of a sailor. He says, you are the sailor, you are the ocean, you are the boat, and you are also the seashore. You're also the destination for the boat. Now here he's talking about the anxieties that human beings feel when they're about to take on some important task. And he's saying that all of these anxieties that are created inside of you, they come from you, right? So, if you give yourself that authority, if you give yourself that power, if you bring that courage and certainty inside of you, then you have to recognize that you have control over all of these variables in your life, right? For the most part, believers, other than that which has been ordained by Allah, believers have control over our destinies. We can control these variables. So you have these fears that are based on the possibility that you might not be able to control certain aspect of your life. Don't have that fear. Overcome that. And then he says, oh foolish one, you're waiting for some kind of a drink, right? Someone to give you some drink. Now he uses the word saqi all the time. And oftentimes he alludes to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala so that Allah can give us that energetic drink, metaphorically speaking, which can bring that energy inside of us so that we can make strides in this world. But here he's saying that you are being foolish if you're waiting for some external force to come and energize you. He's not talking about God here, obviously, but he's talking about the idea that sometimes Muslims or believers have this thought that we can only progress if we get some kind of help externally. Someone from outside will come and will give us something, whether it's some support, financial support or emotional support or whatever it is that's necessary for us to then grow and develop. He says no, that you are the drink, you are the cup, the decanter in which the drink is served in. You're the individual who serves the drink, and you are also the gathering in which the drink is served. All that is contained inside of you. Then he says, become a flame. Shola band kar phunk de khasha ke ghairullah ko. Become a flame and blow away this rubbish of everything that is not related to God. Every form of kufr and shirk. Get that out of yourself and out of the world around you. Why are you afraid of falsehood? Why are you afraid of batil? You are the one that has the capacity to destroy this evil. You have historically been shown to destroy and get rid of these falsehoods in this world and inside of you. You have that capacity. Why are you afraid of it? So I really like these lines, because these lines, Allama is not only saying, okay, if you want to do a certain thing, you have to go to a certain place, or you have to go to certain someone. He says, no, all the abilities, all the capabilities, all the prerequisites, everything is contained inside of the believer. All we need is that certainty. All that we need is recognizing that reality. And once that certainty is reached, once that potential, that reality is recognized, the human being, and especially a believer, has the capacity to overcome all of the challenges, whether they're internal or external. May Allah give us tawfiq. Ameen.